In the vibrant village of Umuahia, there lived a kind man named Mr. Okoro. He had two wives, Mama Ada and Mama Chidi. Mama Ada, the first wife, was wise and gentle, while Mama Chidi, the second wife, was energetic and lively. They both had children who were the light of Mr. Okoro's life. Mama Ada had a daughter named Adaeze'S, who was shy and quiet. Mama Chidi had two sons, Chinedu and Chigoze, who were playful and mischievous. Adaeze'S often felt lonely and different from her stepbrothers. At school, she was teased by her classmates, especially by a girl named Ifunanya, for her quiet nature. One day, a new boy named Emeka joined their class. Emeka was friendly and kind, and he quickly became popular. He noticed Adaeze'S sitting alone and decided to befriend her. This made Ifunanya jealous, and she started spreading rumors about Adaeze'S. Despite the rumors, Emeka and Adaeze'S became good friends. Emeka would often walk Adaeze'S home, and they would talk about their dreams and hopes. Adaeze'S started to come out of her shell, feeling happier and more confident with Emeka by her side. At home, Mama Ada and Mama Chidi noticed the change in Adaeze'S and were glad she had found a friend. However, trouble began brewing when Emeka's older cousin, Uchenna, came to visit. Uchenna was charming and handsome, and he took an interest in Adaeze'S. He would bring her small gifts and pay her compliments, which made her blush and giggle. Emeka noticed this and felt a pang of jealousy. He didn't like how Uchenna was getting close to Adaeze'S. One day, Emeka hid behind a tree and overheard Uchenna and Ifunanya talking.
"I'll make Adaeze'S fall for me and then drop her."
Emeka was furious and confronted Uchenna, demanding he stop his cruel game.
"Leave Adaeze'S alone. She doesn't deserve to be hurt by you."
Uchenna just laughed and brushed him off. Emeka knew he had to tell Adaeze'S the truth, but he feared it would break her heart. When Emeka finally told Adaeze'S what he had heard, she was devastated. She felt betrayed and foolish for believing Uchenna's sweet words. Adaeze'S ran home in tears, locking herself in her room. Mama Ada and Mama Chidi tried to comfort her, but she refused to speak to anyone. Emeka felt terrible for hurting Adaeze'S but knew he had done the right thing. He decided to show her that he truly cared about her, not just as a friend, but as someone special. Emeka began to help Adaeze'S with her schoolwork, encouraging her to participate in class and pursue her interests. Slowly, Adaeze'S confidence began to return, and she started to smile again. One day, the school announced a talent show. Emeka convinced Adaeze'S to participate, and they decided to perform a traditional dance together. They practiced every day, and Adaeze'S felt her confidence grow with each step. On the day of the talent show, they performed beautifully, and the audience cheered loudly for them. Adaeze'S felt proud and happy, knowing she had overcome her fears. As they walked home together, Emeka held Adaeze'S hand and told her how proud he was of her. She knew that no matter what challenges came their way, they would face them together, as true friends and perhaps something more. Adaeze'S felt a sense of hope and strength with Emeka by her side. They knew they could face any challenge together. With the love and support of her family and friends, Adaeze'S knew she could achieve anything. And as they stood under the stars, Emeka and Adaeze'S knew that their journey was just beginning. As the days turned into weeks, Adaeze'S and Emeka's bond grew stronger. They spent more time together, exploring the village, doing homework, and sharing their dreams. Adaeze'S self-esteem flourished, and she became more confident in school, participating in class discussions and even making new friends. Meanwhile, Ifunanya watched them from a distance, her jealousy brewing. She couldn't understand why Emeka chose Adaeze'S over her. Determined to win Emeka's attention, Ifunanya concocted a plan to embarrass Adaeze'S at the upcoming village festival. The village festival was a grand event that everyone looked forward to. There were traditional dances, games, and delicious food. This year, there was going to be a storytelling competition, and Emeka encouraged Adaeze'S to participate. Though nervous, Adaeze agreed, feeling a sense of excitement and fear. On the day of the festival, Adaeze, dressed in a beautiful Okoro dress that her mother had sewn for her, stood nervously by Emeka's side. When it was Adaeze's turn to tell her story, she took a deep breath and stepped onto the stage. She began her tale about the cunning tortoise and the wise lion, capturing the audience's attention with her clear voice and expressive gestures. Emeka watched with pride as Adaeze's confidence shone through. However, Ifunanya wasn't about to let Adaeze have her moment. She had secretly told Uchenna to interrupt the performance. Just as Adaeze reached the climax of her story, Uchenna and his friends started mocking her from the back of the crowd, making rude noises and comments. Adaeze faltered, her confidence shaken. The audience began to murmur, and Adaeze could feel the tears welling up in her eyes. Emeka, seeing what was happening, sprang into action. His voice was strong and authoritative, and the crowd turned to look at him. The noise died down, and with Emeka's encouraging nod, Adaeze found her strength again and finished her story, to loud applause. From that day on, Adaeze knew that no matter what obstacles she faced, she could overcome them with courage and the support of her friends. She also realized that true friends stand by you in tough times, and she was lucky to have Emeka by her side. The festival also brought a surprising twist. As the event continued, a stranger approached Mr. Okoro. He introduced himself as Chief Obinna, a wealthy businessman who had recently moved back to Umuahia.
I was impressed by your daughter's storytelling. She has great potential. I'd like to sponsor her education in one of the best schools in the city.
Mr. Okoro was thrilled and proud, but he also felt conflicted. He wanted the best for Adaeze, but he also didn't want her to leave the village and the family. Adaeze, hearing the offer, was excited yet scared. The city was far away, and she would miss her family and friends, especially Emeka. As Adaeze pondered over the offer, she spent more time with Emeka, trying to understand what she truly wanted. Emeka, while supportive, couldn't hide his sadness at the thought of Adaeze leaving. Adaeze appreciated his words but felt the weight of the decision. She loved her village and the people in it, but she also dreamed of a brighter future. With the festival behind them and a decision looming, Adaeze knew that whatever choice she made, it would change her life forever. Over the next few days, Adaeze's mind was a whirlwind of thoughts. She often found herself daydreaming about the city, imagining tall buildings, bustling streets, and the chance to learn new things. Yet, every time she thought about leaving Umuahia, a pang of sadness hit her heart. She loved her village, her family, and Emeka. As the days passed, Chief Obinna's offer became the talk of the village. Many people came to Mr. Okoro to express their opinion. The village elders decided to hold a meeting to discuss Adaeze's future. Chief Obinna attended, presenting his case with passion. That night, Adaeze couldn't sleep. She tossed and turned, thinking about all that had been said. Early in the morning, she went to the riverbank, her favorite thinking spot. She sat there, watching the sun rise, and finally made up her mind. The news spread quickly, and the village rallied to support Adaeze. Everyone pitched in to help prepare her for the journey. Her mother sewed new clothes, and the elders gave her blessings and advice. Emeka spent every available moment with her, making sure she knew how much she would be missed and how proud he was of her bravery. On the day of her departure, the whole village gathered at the bus stop. Adaeze, with tears in her eyes, hugged her family and friends. As the bus pulled away, Adaeze looked out the window, waving goodbye to her village. Her heart was heavy, but also filled with hope. She was stepping into the unknown, but she knew she carried the love and support of her village with her. The road to the city was long and winding, and as the landscape changed from green fields to bustling towns, Adaeze'S excitement grew. She imagined all the new things she would learn and the people she would meet. Yet, she also thought about the day she would return, ready to share her experiences and knowledge with the people who had always believed in her. As the bus entered the city, Adaeze'S eyes widened in awe. Lagos was a place of endless activity and towering buildings that seemed to touch the sky. The streets were crowded with people, cars, and the sounds of commerce. It was both overwhelming and exciting. The next day, Chief Obinna took Adaeze to her new school. It was a prestigious institution known for its academic excellence and diverse student body. As they walked through the gates, Adaeze felt a mix of excitement and nerves. One day after school, Adaeze received a letter from Emeka. Her heart leapt with joy as she recognized his handwriting. With each passing day, Adaeze grew more confident. She made new friends, joined the school's debate team, and even participated in a science fair. Her teachers noticed her dedication and praised her progress. Chief Obinna continued to support and encourage her, reminding her of the importance of perseverance. Just as Adaeze was finding her footing, she received unexpected news from home. The letter was from her parents, informing her that her younger brother, Chidi, had fallen ill. Adaeze's heart ached for her brother, but she resolved to stay strong and focused, knowing that her success would make her family proud and help her village in the future. Adaeze's concern for Chidi weighed heavily on her mind, but she used it as motivation to work even harder. She knew that doing well in school could lead to better opportunities for her family. Every day, she focused on her studies and sought ways to excel. Mr. Adaeze's class teacher approaches her after school with a proposal.
Adaeze, I've noticed your dedication. Would you be interested in participating in the upcoming National Science Competition? It could be a great opportunity for you.
Yes, Mr. Adaeme. I'd love to.
Adaeze poured her energy into preparing for the competition. She spent long hours researching and working on her project, a model of a water purification system that could help villages like Umuahia. Aisha and her friends cheered her on, and Chief Obinna provided the materials she needed. On the day of the competition, Adaeze stood nervously before the judges. She presented her project with confidence, explaining how it could bring clean water to rural areas. The judges were impressed by her knowledge and passion. When the results were announced, Adaeze's heart raced. She had won first place. The audience applauded, and Mr. Adaeme beamed with pride. Adaeze's achievement brought recognition not only to herself but also to her school. With her prize money and recognition, Adaeze decided it was time to visit Umuahia. Chief Obinna arranged for her trip, understanding how important it was for her to see her family. When she arrived, her parents and Chidi were overjoyed to see her. Adaeze shared her experiences and achievements with her family. She showed them her project and explained how it could improve their village. The villagers gathered to celebrate her success, proud of the young girl who had gone to the city and made a name for herself. Before returning to Lagos, Adaeze spent time with Emeka and her old friends. They played their favorite games and reminisced about the past. Emeka admired her medal and told her how proud he was of her. Adaeze returned to Lagos, ready to continue her journey, knowing that her heart would always be with her family and village. She looked forward to the future, filled with hope and determination to make a positive impact wherever she went. As the bus carried her back to Lagos, Adaeze felt a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Her journey from Umuahia to Lagos had been challenging, but it had also been transformative. She knew that whatever lay ahead, she was ready to face it with courage and resilience. Adaeze's journey taught her, and those around her, valuable lessons. 1. Perseverance pays off. Adaeze faced many challenges but never gave up. Her determination and hard work led to success and recognition. 2. Education is key. Through education, Adaeze was able to improve her life and help her community. Learning opened doors to opportunities she never imagined. 3. Family and community support. The support from Chief Obinna, her teachers, and friends played a crucial role in Adaeze's journey. Having a strong support system can help overcome obstacles and achieve dreams.